What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eyebrow back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 14. We're talking about Jadis, Negan, the helicopter, and more. Discussion video, so post your comments below. If you haven't seen the episode or you just don't want to know, you don't know what we're talking about in the video, stop watching now. I don't want to ruin it for you because I don't know what you know. And if you haven't seen the episode, we're going to talk about it for sure. But I love The Walking Dead. How about you? I thought the episode was very good. Episode 814 is back to the ways of The Walking Dead. Join our Walking Dead family by subscribing to the PT channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to get notifications, and I really hope you do. Now, after watching episode 814, a lot of people got questions about this helicopter. I got some questions. So this is a discussion video. We don't know 100% what's up with the helicopter, Jadis, who was in the helicopter, where Jadis was going, what the plan was. We're going to talk about some interesting theories and discussion about it. So post your comments below about what you make of it, guys. The helicopter was clearly set for a schedule. Jadis kept looking at her watch, checking the time. And what was she going to do with Negan, though? I don't understand. She captured Negan, tied him up like this, and then wheeled him around, put him in a spot, and was going to burn Lucille, but didn't. Paused, went away for what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes for Negan to get away and get the gun out of her bag. I don't know how that happened, but what was the plan, Jadis? Why didn't you just leave him in the storage container, get on the helicopter, and ride into the sunset? That doesn't make sense to me, but either way, Jadis is more complex than we thought. She is definitely a different character from when we first saw her. She lives in this tiny house, luxury shipping container, condo kind of thing. I mean, after seeing her people living in a dump, a landfill, a junkyard, they have this nice clean area for people to live in. Does Jadis just have this, or does everyone have it? Negan was captured by Jadis. He somehow got into her luggage, took out a flare, lit it, had a handgun, positioned the pictures perfectly by his side, and threatened to burn the pictures. So it was smart by Negan to do that. And what took Jadis so long to get Winslow 3.0 to push the walker towards Negan, but not close enough? What was the plan with that too? Either way, why couldn't Jadis just take Negan out? We knew that wasn't going to happen, but this is my favorite Winslow out of the three. This Winslow is pretty cool, set the tone for it, but Jadis is using walkers to get the job done and do her dirty work of taking people out. She also said to Negan a couple times, between Negan and Jadis, people are a resource. So she's using people as weapons, as some sort of resource to get things done. But either way, Jadis likes to use walkers to do her dirty work of taking people out. So either way, Jadis is still around, Negan is still alive. How many other walkers does she have? How many other versions of Winslow does she have? I'm not sure, but Jadis brought Winslow 3.0 around. Negan had her at gunpoint, and Jadis didn't have another gun on her, which is ridiculous. You should always have a gun on you in the zombie apocalypse, Jadis. That's just dumb. Then they wrestle with each other. The flare falls into the water. The helicopter comes. She doesn't have another flare with her. She's not burning the fire, of course, but the helicopter comes at a certain time. Doesn't come to the helipad. It comes to some random spot. I don't know why they weren't by the helipad to begin with. She should have been standing on the helipad. That would have made more sense to say, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. She could have seen that. It was more open, because we'll show you where the helipad was. We saw it back in season 7, but the helicopter came back around. And I mean, there's no really way to tell who's in the helicopter, how many people are there, where the helicopter came from, what the group is, but people are going to say it's the Commonwealth. Are they going to set the tone that early for the Commonwealth? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's something totally different. And I thought Negan was pretty funny in the episode. Overall, I thought the episode was really good. And it's kind of funny because Negan would be saying, what the F, not what the S. And they can't say the F-bomb more than twice a season, which they still haven't said it yet. I'm guessing it's going to happen in the last 2 episodes. But what the S, Negan says over and over again in the episode. The helicopter comes around. Jadis gets another flare, but it's too late. The helicopter waited for like 5 seconds, by the way. Barely gave Jadis any time to really be there. Again, they should have been on the helipad in an open space to have something burning to let the helicopter know that they were there. But Jadis is stranded. She was going to burn Lucille, which Lucille looks pretty good after being set on fire, by the way. But who do you think is in the helicopter? To me, I'm going to think it's not the Commonwealth, because the Commonwealth is so far away from the storyline in the comics right now, but that doesn't mean it couldn't be expedited and brought up. But I just would like to think it's a whole different group. Maybe it's people connected with Georgie, maybe it's someone totally different. Again, a Commonwealth connection is what most people are going to say. I think it does make sense, but I would like it for it to be something different. Again, the show is the show, the comic is the comic. Jadis has nothing to do with the Commonwealth in the comic as of yet, but Jadis is not in the comic. But the helicopter came back around, and I'm interested to know what is going to happen with it. Is it going to come back around in the last 2 episodes, or is that done? Hopefully it comes back around with Jadis, maybe Negan, maybe even Morgan. But the helipad, the rows, look how open that is. The helipad is all the way on the left side of the screen. We're looking at Rick, and it doesn't make sense why you wouldn't be right next to it, all in open space. But either way, Jadis is stranded, Negan's back at the sanctuary, and the helipad wasn't used again. I'm interested to know if they're going to come back around. Also, I'm very interested to see the solar panels that are right behind Rick's head. We'll show you a better picture in a second, but I think Rick will come back for those solar panels as Negan destroyed the solar panels at Alexandria. Does Jadis really need all those solar panels? Maybe, maybe not, but Rick should not be done with the landfill, Jadis, and the scavengers area still. There's a lot of good stuff there, I'm sure. But where do you think Jadis was going? Who is in the helicopter? Jadis clearly has some other connections. Maybe there's a whole bunch of other Jadis type characters or other areas and other landfills or dumps or scavengers, and they're trading the helicopter transport around. But Negan clearly told Jadis, you can come with me. Jadis is like, nah, I'm good here. I'll stay here, I guess. And Negan says, I'll come back. So is it going to be in the next 2 episodes? Is it season 9? Is it a different season down the road? But Jadis doesn't say anything. What's up with the helicopter? What's going on? Jadis was quiet again. Left it open for interpretation. Kind of frustrating to be like, just answer the questions a little bit, Jadis. Don't be quiet, talking weird Jadis anymore. Let's be a character that contributes and communicates with everything. She has a radio, as we can see it on the table right there. Maybe she contacts the people who have the helicopter again or a different group. But will we see Jadis again later this season? I hope so. There's more to this character. I'm interested to see what happened is. It's very minimalistic in this setup here of her luxury shipping container. And it's very different than the hodgepodge craziness landfill rows of crap in the scavenger's place. But Jadis is pretty interesting. I want to know what's going to happen with this character because it's something totally different just for the show. I like that about it, but Jadis is stuck here. And how did she call the helicopter in the first place? Why didn't she just have the radio on her to begin with and they can communicate? I'm right here. I'll be right there. I'm right there. Come on down. Land on the helipad. I'll be right back. Some sort of communication. They left it too open for interpretation, but who do you think was in the helicopter, guys? Commonwealth, somebody else, Georgie, some totally new group, Magna. That'd be kind of crazy if it was something to do with that. Heath, Sherry, I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. If you're on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, we are at the PT channel. We have a PT channel page, a Twitch channel, a bunch of good stuff. Fight for Us is my book series. We have 6 books available now on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kindle, so paperback and digital versions. Become a PT Peep by subscribing to the channel, guys. We post videos all the time about The Walking Dead and various content. We have a goal of 100,000 subscribers for the channel. We have prizes and giveaways coming up for our subscribers. To be eligible, you got to be a subscriber. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts about Jadis, Negan, the helicopter. What do you make of it? And remember, guys, believe in yourself. If you can dream it, you can do it.